In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everyone. How you doing? It is Tuesday. I put out the trash. I have a sleep study thing I have to go pick up here at 10 o'clock, so that's going to be fun. I guess I have to find out why I snore so my wife will love me again. But no, she loves me. We're cool. But yeah, that's what we're looking at out there. We got some fog going into Texas, or I guess going into Louisiana. It depends on which way you're driving. But this is Nick Mickelson in the Igloo Roofing Weather Center. That cracked me up. I'm sorry. I don't like to pick fun, but I mean, my name is a Google search away, or you just pop onto this page and you see how she's spelled. So we have some low clouds and fog out there over Toledo Bend this morning. Again, Toledo Bend, not Toledo Bend. And here's Alexandria. Our visibility restrictions, well, we don't have them. So this is what radar looks like. Not much, but there is a freeze warning out over the hill country of Texas from San Antonio up to Austin. Also one down there in southeast Georgia. It's chilly. We have snow up north. Let's zoom out and see where the fun's happening. Winter storm watches and warnings up in the upper Midwest. So if you're traveling, check ahead. And you can go into the Cenla weather app. You can add a location too. So let's say you're traveling to Minneapolis tomorrow. Add the location. You get the forecast right there. It's from the National Weather Service. No, I'm not forecasting for Minneapolis, but it is a way for you to check on things. And Mom, sorry, I texted you late there that the countdown was on. I was dazzled and wondering what was going on here in Mickelson land. 8-mile visibility at the airport, so if you are flying out, you're good. Point 2 in Leesville, so let's take a look at Leesville. And I think this one's coming out of Fort Polk. So, yeah, it's good there. Our visibility from the tower cam's looking good, and it's patchy. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this stuff is localized. You can run into fog, and then you can totally miss it. Now, one thing I didn't do, and I'm going to do now, because I can, is tell you that it's 40 degrees. I can do that right now. By the way, there is a dense fog advisory for 1 more hour in Sabine Parish. So that's a thing. And that's where we saw the fog. So that makes total sense. But what I want to tell you is how cold it got at the airport last night. And did we get to freezing? No, we got to 38 and that fog took over. Let's take a look at Esler. I'm doing this on my own. I'm saying let's take a look, but I'm doing the looking. 38 last night was the low. So we stayed above freezing. And then Esler looks like 37. So yeah, we stayed above freezing, so that's good. We had 33 in there, but those clouds, when they roll in, that's going to keep temperatures up a little bit. So that's what we're looking at there. Winds, what are they going to do today? Yesterday, the wind chimes were chiming all day. It looks like we're going to get a little southerly flow return today. The stronger winds will stay up north, and we're going to see a warming trend coming in the next couple of days. So if you've been tired of this cold stuff, and I'm doing the long sleeves here, if you don't like bundling up, I think you're going to have a couple of days off from that. For today, a good day once we get through these low clouds. It looks like a high in the mid to upper 50s, lots of sunshine by the afternoon, and there is no severe weather. We are severe clear for the country, so no threat of thunder, nothing. We see this in the winter from time to time. It's tough to do it in the summer, but this is one of those days it's looking pretty darn nice, at least with regards to severe weather. Now, by the weekend, again, we have some low rain chances in the forecast. Models are a little all over the place, but they're starting to kind of come into line on a chance for some light rain this weekend. I don't even think it would be as significant as what we saw Sunday of this week, but we do need the rain. I know it's not good on the weekend because people do all kinds of outdoor stuff, and then we'll see on this one. Again, models do indicate an increasing threat by around the middle of next week for some rainfall, and we do need it. The drought monitor, even with what we've seen recently, has expanded that D1 and D2, so the moderate to severe drought. The whole area, apart from maybe clipping northern Concordia Parish, is abnormally dry, but I would consider pretty much the whole area, and there's nothing heavy in store for us. Quarter to half an inch, maybe a little bit. Yeah, Chris, I do have a great golf game. That's what I said when I saw Nick Mickelson. I'm like, I got to get out on the course. I got to figure out how to golf because I don't know how. I'm terrible. 0.25, that's a quarter. A quarter to a half an inch probably through the weekend. Again, it's kind of tricky. We're sticking with low rain chances for this one and still allowing for that cold front to come through in our forecast. So 50 degrees on Monday after a warm up into the 70s on Friday. I have some models that are showing up to about 75 degrees, so we'll be watching this as it looks like it could be rather warm. The lead up to Christmas looks fairly uneventful. I don't see any big, crazy, severe weather makers. We were at the conference, we all talk about this stuff, and you can kind of look at our analytics as like a heartbeat because you have these spikes around all these events. Well, our hearts have been kind of flat lately. We don't have any real big events coming through, and that's great for normal people. But with us not hyping anything, it really doesn't work for your analytics. So that's why we get mad when people hype, because they get all the numbers and we don't, by being honest, and we're jealous. Okay, so we have lots of warmth that looks like leading up to Christmas. Remember all the hype that was saying it's going to be freezing cold. December is going to be the worst December ever. We have a stratospheric warming event and everyone's going to freeze. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, I saw the lead up to it. I saw all the headlines, from national to local and everything. And it's like, this is why I don't talk about that stuff, because there are so many variables that go into it. And at some point, it's going to get cold. Like in January, we're going to get this big blast of cold air, and then everyone's going to take a victory lap. You finally beat the algorithm. Yes, no, that's good, Donna. That's what you have to do, to beat the algorithm. It's funny because there are these pages that I'm like, I don't like what they do, so I'm looking. I need to block them and move on. But I go and then it comes into my feed and you see it, and that just furthers the rage and everything. So yes, that's a great tip. If you just go like every video, and not everyone, but yeah, if you like things, comment and stuff, that does help your algorithm stay more sane. And if you want to be, you want to go the other way and you want to, be insane and be driven crazy by all the models, 16 days out showing snow, then you go like that. That's all your choice. That's how we work in this world. Toledo Bend, let me show you the fog one more time, and then I am going to get out of here. But there it is. Above my head here, we have Natchitoches, we have Alexandria with the clouds, but the fog is thickest in Sabine Parish. That fog should be lifting in the next hour. All right. Yes, I get all the love. I know, I'm not mad. I cannot complain about my lot in life, I will tell you that. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. No severe updates today. I'm going to go record the hit for the 24-hour channel. If you haven't downloaded that on the Roku app, do that today. And you'll get to see even more central Louisiana weather from me and Tom. And we have updated that because we had a couple of days where it kind of glitched out. But I have all the Dropbox stuff fixed over here. I didn't do it. You guys know I'm not smart enough for that, but I have good people that can do it. All right, I'll see you back here tomorrow.